I am over the moon excited about having a very, very special leader with me here today. Her name is Lucretia Renee Rathman, and she is the CEO, the creatrix of Dark Fusion Boutique, an incredible business where she makes all these amazing headdresses and belts and beautiful clothing for belly dancers and goddesses and priestesses. And she's an incredible new thought leader, fashion designer, and entrepreneur. She is one of a kind. She's got her own unique brand of magic, and she's been a sacred soul sister of mine for, my goodness, Lucretia Renee, has it been over 30 years at least?
Yes. Oh, wow. What an introduction. I'm melting. Thank you. I love it. Yes, we met in Portland.
Yeah,
So we have
yeah,
that connection. Yeah, we both were creating a lot back then. So, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Lucretia Renee and I, we just connected straight away and have been friends ever since. We were actually belly dance, fire dance partners way back in the day. And we'd have so much fun getting op shop bras and then embellishing them with all kinds of sequins and pretty things and making our own costumes. And just, I remember those days of like just sewing all our little sequins and bits and bobs on there. But Lucretia Renee, she just kept going with this passionate purpose. And I ended up getting married, having kids, and going on a different pathway. But she really found her pathway. And that was the kind of humble beginnings of where it all started. And she just kept going. Now she's built this whole enterprise and business where she is creating beautiful works of wearable art. I'll let you explain that,
Oh,
Renee.
just any performers really, and I make some streetwear too, but anyone who wants to just feel special. I work one-on-one with a lot of women to see what colors they like, what their vision is, what this story they want to tell, what kind of performance they're doing or not, and work with them so they can really shine. It's akin to like being a really good like photographer. You want to find the person's like right angle, whatever expression on the face that makes them shine. While I dig into the person, their essence, their soul, and build a costume to accent and bring out really who they really are to make them shine.
You are
Mm.
empowering women, and that is why I asked you to be a keynote speaker in this summit, is because you are really doing the work of awakening consciousness and empowering the sacred divine feminine through your beautiful garments and through the process of working with these women and photographing them. And it's very special the work you do.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I think yeah, besides the clothes and all that, um, yeah, the connection. I love the connection. When you and I met, I don't know if you remember, we'd go out and have coffee and just talk like spiritual talk all night. Because you were the first person I met that really wanted to get to know themselves, really wanted to dig deeper into what's really going on out there spiritually. Um, so that connection with the women, I treasure more than just making them, beautiful clothes or whatever the sales. Just the connection is so important to me. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I love that because the costumes and the headdresses and actually you've got something right there. Can you show us? You've got a new
Oh my
belt
God,
and
thank you. Yeah, I was up late last night. It's not too late, but I finished up a really pretty belly dance bra. It's
ooh.
kind of a crisscrossy.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Okay. I'm not, it's hard just picking it up. I'm hoping to get the idea. Anyway, there's the top and there's the belt that goes with it.
Ooh, it's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just
Wow.
an example of what I like to do. Um, It's fun work. It can be really fun. When I'm making these are this is like one of a kind, and I don't know how it's ever going to turn out, honestly. And I love when I'm working on something, I'm not sure where it's going to go, what's going to happen, and finally I hit the flow state where the items start to tell me what to do, like what colors or textures or beads and baubles it needs. So this is my meditation. This is my medicine to make these, and it's always a treat when they go to a really neat home. I don't know who's going to buy that. No idea. I'm going to stick that online soon in my Etsy shop. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, so her Etsy
Yeah.
shop is called Dark Fusion Boutique, and she really does channel her one of a kind pieces. And I love that you meet with the women and then channel the pieces to what they envision. And I did that just a few years ago. I had this beautiful headdress that Lucretia Renee made for me. And yeah, and it's in all of my
It.
pictures. Yeah, that I was using for my priestess business for years. And so that was a beautiful work of art. And that was channeled and it was very, very magical. There was a lot of magic because when I wore it in Hawaii, I had some photos taken and some of the
Mm.
pieces that were in the headdress, the man that photographed me had the bits tattooed on his body. I don't know if I ever told you
What?
that, but I
Oh
was
my
the
gosh.
laurel leaf, which is means wealth and prosperity. So this was an
Wow.
intuition that I had. I got all fixed up because I didn't have a photographer. I was just there by myself. And I was like, I'm just going to manifest a photographer. And so I got myself all fixed up, put my headdress on, went downstairs and asked at the bar in the hotel, would anybody be willing to take my photo? And he went, yeah, I'll do it. And then his sister was the assistant. So she did my hair and made sure, I was looking good. And he took all the photos and he had the laurel leaf tattooed on his body, just like what was in your headdress. So I know that there's a lot of magic
Oh my
in the
gosh.
pieces that you create. So,
Mm.
this is
Wow.
why I asked Lucretia Renee to come on. And so we probably should get to the summit questions, so right? My
Yes, sir.
first question for you, Lucretia Renee, is what does leadership mean to you?
I feel like I came from a very, very poor, humble family. I just looked at my family tree, and everyone's farmers pretty much, and there's a lot of like poor grandparents, poor relatives, just poor, 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 poor. A lot of them are alcoholics. Just not, I don't think they're just fighting for themselves in a way and let circumstances kind of bring them down. I, since the pandemic, I pretty much lost a lot, pretty much everything. Relationship, I had to move a lot. I had to, it was hard to produce work with my business. I've been on, um, I've been teaching myself how to really ground out, get strength, whether it's mind, body, soul, eat right, get enough sleep, develop, yeah, morning routine where I'm writing down my goals, looking at what I've accomplished, going through contacts, writing down ideas I can make for later, trying to look at everything as a whole. Um,
I love what you said because what I'm hearing from you is that you've learned how to lead yourself through the
yeah.
times that you've struggled and
Mm-hmm.
your, inherited generational patterns that
Mm-hmm.
you have broke through those patterns.
Yep, I'm still breaking through them. I haven't broken through them all the way, but yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah.
Mm. See, I see you as a leader because you've always created your own pathway and moved towards that.
Yes.
You're self-led, and you're a pioneer and an artist with your own vision, which I see as leadership.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've always been kind of a punk rock, really. Like, I didn't care if there've been a lot of women like me that have made costumes, and of like 10 years ago or more, a lot of girls just folded. They went off and did other things because they weren't making enough money. I've really just ignored all that and kept up with my passion and kept going with designing stuff. Yeah. I've plowed through just all the naysayers, everything else. Like, nope, I'm gonna keep going. This is too much fun. This is important. There's that voice in me, there's that calling in me, there's that fire in me that will not let me stop.
So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
being true to your vision, being true to your passion. Yeah, great. That's wonderful, isn't it? That's leadership right there, because it's not always going to be easy.
Not at all. It can be really frustrating, honestly. Yeah, yeah. I
And so
have to
do
check in
you,
with myself often.
yeah. And do you
Yeah.
consider yourself a leader?
Ooh, good question. The way you've been talking about me is like, oh yeah, Lucretia Renee, she's totally a leader, but I'm slowly sinking into that idea. I'm a leader. I've never necessarily, honestly, felt like I was a leader. I'm understanding the the importance of being a leader. It's very much needed, of course, of course. And I think I am slowly like taking on and embracing that idea that, for myself. So,
Mm. I love that. I love that you are redefining. It sounds like you're redefining what leadership means to you as well.
oh, oh yes, yes. I'm redefining a lot in my life, honestly.
I feel
Hmm.
like I've known you for so long, and I feel like you've always been a very powerful woman and a leader from the very day I met you. However, I see you blossoming into your full potential in the last few years. And I do feel like it sometimes is the kind of, rock bottom and the stuff that
Totally.
happens that totally grows us and wakes us up and realigns us to what's important. So you're really blossoming into your full potential and your power, and it's beautiful to witness.
Oh, thank you. It's amazing when people do tell me, like what you said, or even comment, gosh, you're so much happier these days, or yeah, just that magnetic thing. People are reaching out to me more. Anyway, it's nice to wake up. It's nice to finally get into your power. Or really, yeah, I mean, really get into your power. A lot of people have not noticed much of a change, but I sure have. And apparently you have too, so thank you.
I sure
Yeah.
have. Definitely a lot more confident and sure of yourself now. And you've got really good boundaries.
Good. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
So, what does old paradigm leadership mean to you?
Old paradigm leadership, I feel it was kind of black and white, honestly, really. And I think it kept a lot of people down and in their cages, in their places, um, without a lot of hope sometimes or alternatives. I think we've, um, if we allow ourselves, we're so much more than that. I think a lot of people probably are stuck in the old paradigm. Really, a lot of people are, but you definitely don't have to be through education and through finding the source within.
I love this. I love this conversation so much. It's
Oh,
so
good.
much fun. Yeah. And so, my next question for you is, what does power mean to you?
Mm. Speaking your truth, just going all out and doing it. You just do it without giving a I don't want to say it, naughty word, but just give no F's, really, going out and doing it. If you worry too much, forget it. It's not going to work out for you. If you're free, you can make things happen. The world is yours. You get what you want.
Mm.
Um, Power, it's a big responsibility. I believe in treating everyone as equal, treating everyone with kindness and respect. I believe in helping people, loving them. Um, Sometimes people don't want to be helped or loved. You'd still secretly shoot them a smile. But let's see. I think it's important for everyone to treat themselves right, eat right, sleep right, continue their education in building themselves up, learning about their bodies, learning about their minds, the mental, to heal. Because you're not doing anyone any good if you're sitting at home depressed, if you're angry, not doing anyone any good, especially not yourself. So staying happy, staying true to yourself, staying creative, staying busy, accepting people's love and giving out the love, I think is a very powerful thing.
Mm. I love that. I love that you're saying kindness and positivity is a source of power.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with you too. Yeah. I mean, it's in the name, isn't it? Empowerment, being empowered.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, I love this conversation so much.
I
I'm
know.
I'm
Wow.
feeling I'm feeling
Yeah.
the power
I
already. I'm
know. I'm
feeling
like,
like, whoo.
I'm very thankful we've, us females, us have come so far. We can be completely independent. Thank God. Again, I think of like looking at my family tree, I'm just wondering, okay, how many of my grandmas voted? How none of them could drive a car, you know. They weren't I don't know. Either they didn't set themselves up to be super leaders or they thought society wasn't, having their backs, so they weren't feeling set up, but mm, of course, any woman, we all are capable of being leaders. And it's just a matter of us activating that part within us. And this summit's great to help inspire other women that are right on the edge.
And so when you hear the words awaken the new feminine paradigm, what emerges for you? What do you think of?
Wow. um, I guess my zero to hero idea, really, getting out of being stuck in a rut, getting out of the quicksand, getting out of the Shark Tank, um, going all in on, well, figuring out your soul's purpose. And if you don't know what that is exactly, that's okay. But just going all in on completing, just being as helpful as you can be, being as truthful as you can be, putting in work, not overworking yourself, but putting in work, whatever that means for you, whether it's education, whether that's, helping your family, helping yourself, especially helping yourself. You're not doing anyone any good if you're not helping yourself. That's kind of my personal thing lately. I want to be as healthy as possible to help friends, family, the world, whatever, anyone. Yeah.
I love that. So female empowerment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And for all of you that are listening, Lucretia Renee and I are going to do a bonus call that will be part of the summit. And she's called it Zero to Hero. So it's a talk, a motivational, inspirational talk about her own personal story of going from zero to hero. So I love that you brought that up when you hear the words awaken the new feminine paradigm, because your zero to hero story is definitely an awakening of the new feminine paradigm story.
Yo, I can't wait to share my story. It's a good one. It's really good.
Thank you so much for being part of this summit, because your voice and your vision is so important and so needed in the world.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a great talk. Really good
Yeah.
talk.
And I'm so grateful for our friendship and for you saying yes to being part of this leadership summit.
Oh, it's been such an honor. And you know what? I can't wait to hear what all the other women have to say. I'm really excited. But anyway, thank you so much. It's been just, yeah, such an honor. I feel so blessed to be a part of this. Hmm.
Yay!